Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. Last episode we were able to get through the off season, so this is our first episode of season 3. We've made a bunch of changes this off season, or last off season. We signed a bunch of players. We ran through those really quickly. We decided not to change Cole Montgomery to third base. He's going to be shortstop, and he's going to be platooning with Nick Senzel. Looking at our overall, you can see 7th, 21st, 13th, 18th in the division, and we are 6th in the league, 5th in contact, 6th in power, 8th in pitching, 25th in defense, so not great, and 26th in speed. So that was one thing we weren't able to do, was sign a speedster at the top of the order. But we'll have Teoscar Hernandez and who's our right fielder? Not what I wanted. Dominic Fletcher leading off for us for righties, and then lefties for Teoscar Hernandez. But I am super excited about this season. We have a team that should, I mean, if you're going based off ranks, they should be competing for a bye. If not, they should definitely be a shoe-in for the wild card game or series. So yeah, I'm super excited about what we've got going for us. Today we are gonna debut, and we did decide to have Dylan Cease as our ace. Cole Montgomery is going to stay in the second spot, but hopefully throughout the year, maybe going into next year, he'll be back up in that spot. But before we get too far into the video today, I want to ask you all to drop a like and hit that subscription button, hit that notification bell if you want to be notified. Drop a comment on things you want to see, what things I can improve. I'm new to this YouTube stuff, and every like and subscription really helps me out. It's not super difficult making these videos, but it's a lot more time consuming than I anticipated once I join in. So whatever you all can do for the channel, I appreciate it immensely. So getting into the video today, we are going to be playing against the Kansas City Royals, starting off the season hot against a division rival. We're going to play the full game. It is an away game. We're going to have our custom jerseys on, looking clean and all black. Wear those early in the year so you're not wearing them late into the season when it is hot outside. We're going to go quick counts on, and Dylan Cease will take the mound against Michael King. Michael King was a guy they signed in the offseason. Well, so it'll be 2 new additions to the teams facing off one another. Bobby Witt Jr. will be leading them off, and also they signed Rafael Devers. I don't know if you can see through the blur, but holy crap, they signed Rafael Devers. 2 teams, them and then the Twins, both signed pretty good players. Well, they traded for Rafael, but the Twins signed Vladdy Jr. So it's going to be a very interesting season in the Central. I still think we can come out on top. I think we have the better team, but the Royals did make an effort to improve immensely. And it'll be opening day. This one's a little bit of a gloomy opening. The last couple have been very nice and not cloudy and dreary. But there's Bo Bichette, the first look in his White Sox jersey. And there's the flag. And I'm super excited about this year, man. I mean, I think we have what it takes to really just not only make it to the playoffs, but really compete out of the gate and all the way through the season. I mean, our top 3, and in Cease, Crochet, and Luzardo, I think that combination of those 3 can get us through any series. I mean, if you can win 3 games, and then even if you lose the next 2, I mean, you're gonna, if you win 3 out of 5 games, you're gonna win every single 4-game series no matter what, right? So I think those 3 at the top of the order really gives us just what we need, as Fletcher will be the first strikeout of the season here, as Robert Jr. has moved up to the number 2 spot. He's a little faster than most of our other guys, so we moved him up to the 2 spot. He hasn't really shined in the 4 or 3 spot, so I'm hoping this year he can really come through for us and provide us what we need in the 2 spot, as he leads off with a walk this season. Not too shabby. Way to get on base there. That's really what we need, as it's a 1-1 count. That one started full for us, so it was really easy to get a walk there. Just had to take a little bit, and we were issued that walk. As Gleyber Torres, who had an amazing year last year for us, takes his first steps up to the batter's box, as he is issued 2 balls right away, and it will be a 3-1 count. We're not gonna give him the green light fully. We took that one just to make sure they weren't going to throw a ball way outside that zone, a slider or something. So we'll try to get a contact swing here. Oh! And I should have swung at that. I saw it too late as that big bender drops right into the top of his zone. That'll be his second strikeout. So Michael King's doing exactly what they signed him to do in this offseason. And that is to get out of the jams and stuff like that as we have a pop out to center field. That'll be the end of the inning. So not a hot start for the boys. But you know, it's a cold, dreary day in the late into March. So hopefully that doesn't spell bad things for our future here this season. But with Dylan Cease on the mound, I'm pretty confident that we can keep this game tied at 0. Hopefully it doesn't come back and jinx us, because Bobby Witt Jr. is one of the scariest players. And that is exactly why right there. He might not hit a home run every time, but even him getting on base is a little scary, as he has 99 speed over there. So he'll probably go ahead and get a steal. Obviously, yes, it is a steal situation, since that man can absolutely fly. If we could get Bobby Witt Jr., I don't know if we'll sign him, because that would be pretty unrealistic, because I don't think the Royals would ever let Bobby Witt Jr. go unless he just absolutely falls off. And at that point, do you really want to sign the guy? Probably not. And it'll be another steal attempt, obviously. Oh, he goes. And he goes, and that will not be quick enough, and he will be safe. Getting his first steal of the season. Look at this StatCast. He got up to almost 22 miles an hour, and our pop time was 1.78. So not a bad pop time. The throw was a little slow for sure, as Devers will get one in the foul territory, and that should move Witt Jr. over to third, and it will. So we'll have a runner on third, 2 down, so 1 out will get us out of the inning no matter what, as Salvi takes it. He had a pretty good year last year. I think he's had a pretty good year in the both simulation years that we've done so far. Or, I mean, both years that we've played. This is our 3rd season. That will be a fly out to center field. Robert Jr. will be able to get there. He actually competed for a Gold Glove last year. I'm not sure that he got it. I know we got 2. I think Colson Montgomery and then Derek Roche got it, I think, on the mound. But Eloy Jimenez is back up. He had a Silver Slugger Award last year, batting .307, 890 OPS, and 105 RBIs with 32 homers. He had a great year last year. Really up from the year before. I think he didn't bat above 250 that prior year. Last year he was able to go above 300. One of our 2 guys to make it above that mark, him and Torres. So we had 2 good guys last year. We were really close to that playoff, like I was mentioning, but we just weren't able to do it. But, oh, as he strikes out to start the season, we have already struck out 3 times so far. We're not even halfway, or we just passed halfway through the order. But yeah, speaking of Salvi, I think he's had 2 good years. I think he's a really good simulation player. I've seen a couple people use, I think Bingle has done a Kansas City Royals series, and Salvi's dominated on there. So maybe he's just a really good simulation player for whatever reason. Oh my goodness. 4th strikeout of the day. Not what we want to start off the season, for sure. I hate striking out. It sucks. But 2, to strike out the 4 out of 6 batters to start the season is not good. Hopefully it is, again, not a bad omen for us. Ooh, is that slurve? He has a lot of movement on that slurve. It moved back in. Thought I was going to run a little bit inside, but he was able to run it back over the plate. And a little early there on that fastball. Yeah, we don't want to get out in front of these pitches, but I mean, it's just hard to do that, as Vaughn gets a nice little rip up the middle, but that will be a ground out as a second baseman is able to make that play. Michael Massey over there at second base makes a diving stop and gets you out at first. So the game is still tied through 1.5. But the Royals are never asleep. If they're awake, they're in this game. I mean, they have a lot of good players that can really, like that, take it deep. Vinny Pasquantino is a little scary sometimes. Again, he's another good player that's good in simulation, I feel like. So he takes a nice rip into center field, but that speed I was mentioning earlier about Robert, he will be able to get there. He's not the fastest guy by any means, but that 77 speed definitely plays in center field a little bit better than, you know, a lot of our guys. We get a swinging miss or swinging strike there by Prado. We're going to go back to this big old bender curveball. Look at that, strike 3. It wasn't, he felt it off. Man. I really need Cease to get a lot more strikeouts. He hasn't got a single strikeout today. Again, out of your ace, you want a big strikeout guy. Or I don't know if you want it necessarily, right? But I think an ace should be someone that can come out and get a 1 strikeout per inning. Just overpower guys with, you know, a good heater or just like a sinker that really just dives on you. I mean, if you look at the, as we get a looking strike 3, and that'll be his first strikeout of the day. But if you're looking at around the league, right, look at who your aces are. I mean, you got Spencer Strider, strikeout god. I mean, he's led the league. He probably would have led the league this year if it wasn't for that injury. As we get a little ground ball that will squeak right past the first baseman's glove, as Teoscar Hernandez will get our first hit of the game. So he gets a single here to lead off the 3rd inning. And Colson Montgomery will be taking the batter's box. He'll be playing for us at 3rd base today. Oh, he gets a perfect hit, but it is right to 2nd base. And that will be a double play. Unfortunate for that. But it wasn't a bad hit. I mean, perfect. 111 off the bat. Just that launch angle at 3 degrees really won't get you much going. Ooh, as Fletcher gets a slow circle change. But yeah, if you're looking around the league, to get back into my conversation before I got interrupted, you're looking at, you know, aces. You got Spencer Strider, dominates, strikes out a lot of players. I mean, looking back, or not even looking back, got Garrett Cole, strikes out a lot of players. I mean, even looking at younger guys, Paul Skeens going to be one of the best players. What are we swinging at? Paul Skeens going to be probably one of the best pitchers ever. In his 2 debuts this year, or two games this year, he's struck out like what, 20 players or something crazy like that. I think it's like 18 or something, but insane. He's insane. I mean, I'm excited to watch him for the next, you know, 10 to 15 years, as long as he can stay decently healthy. And then you look back a couple years, Steven Strasburg, another big strikeout guy, able to overpower you with that, you know, high 90s fastball. I mean, that's what you want to see out of your earlies again. What you want to see out of them, maybe you don't always get it, but you want a guy that can strike somebody out there when they need to. As Bobby Witt Jr. comes back to the plate. Ooh, as we don't get that call there. Come on, Blue. You gotta give us something. As they will be stealing here for 2nd base. And it's a perfect throw. And that will get him out. As fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. But we didn't get fooled twice. Shout out to George Bush. That meme on Twitter. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, you can't get fooled again. As we get a pop out in the foul territory. Unfortunate for them, that steal is going to kind of ruin their inning there. And we will be 4 innings through here. No run, or 3.5 innings through. No runs allowed by either team. As Robert Jr. was a 2023 Silver Slugger Award winner. Hopefully we can bring that back in some form or fashion. Ooh, is that circle change screwed with our timing? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think it's the position where they bat has somewhat of an effect on the player, like in the game. Because I can move him around, and he did a little better in the 4 spot. He didn't do that great in the 3 spot. I'm hoping in the 2 spot maybe. If he doesn't do good starting off this year, I might move him up to leadoff. He has a speed that you would want to see in a leadoff batter, but the contact against righties rarely is where I fear that he doesn't have the ability to be a leadoff player. I mean, he has 60 against righties. Lefties, I think he's pretty good. I think he's high 80s maybe. And his clutch isn't that great either. So it's like, you know, probably fits in more as leadoff with that low clutch. Because, I mean, a couple of our other guys have really high clutch. I mean, Eloy Jimenez, Bo Bichette, and Gleyber Torres all have like 85 plus. 85 plus clutch. So I really want them as 3, 4, 5. Because when you have, runners on, you want them to be able to drive in runners in scoring position specifically. I thought that was ball 4. As the count runs full. This is a 9-pitch at bat going in now. That's he's been working the count. I mean, he got walked to lead off the game, or lead off the season for him, and he's been able to stay alive. So maybe he is practiced this offseason about his discipline, as he will get issued another walk here. That is his second walk. Michael King's only walked 2 people, and they have been the same person. That's great. I mean, as Michael King's working 66 pitches today, and he's only 3 innings through the game. So not a great pitch count start, but I mean he struck out a lot of players too, so he's doing something right. But hopefully he's lost it a little bit here as he runs the count 3-1. This is where we got last time with Torres, and then he proceeded to strike us out on the next 2 pitches, I think, or did he ground out? I don't know. But we did get 3-1, then we took the 4th, or the second strike. So hopefully we don't recreate what happened last time. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. As we strike out there, and that is his 6th strikeout of the game. Jeez Louise. As Bo Bichette comes back, we get a runner on, no outs, and when you strike out there, it's just really, really demoralizing. We should have, I know we should have taken it. I knew he wasn't going to be able to really strike us out. He's lost control of the zone. Yeah, he's lost control of the zone. Definitely should have taken that for a walk. Not a good, that was a boneheaded decision by myself. As we look at strike 3. Oh man, I'm falling apart. I sign a good team, and then I strike out 7 times through 4 innings, man. This dude's going to look great. He's going to look like a freaking all-star after this game just because I can't freaking put the bat on the ball. As Eloy Jimenez gets a nice swing, but that is only a contact swing, so it won't go very far. And that will be the 3rd out of the inning, as Michael King has thrown a lot of pitches. He's kept us from scoring a lot of runs. As we are into the 5th, halfway through the game, as we get a nice little pop-up early in the count. It'll be the 1st out of the inning. That circle change that he has is such a slow, loopy pitch. It almost breaks more than his curveball looks like. But I like it. I mean, he has a lot of breaks, so that was a good benefit in us signing. That's what we kind of looked at. Ooh, let's look at a big swing by Salvi, the 5-time Silver Slugger Award winner, most recently in 2024. He stays alive there with that good swing up in the zone to foul out that fastball. Ooh, I would have swung at that, but you know, that's not saying much. Oh, another, that circle change is crazy, dude. Like, that loops so much. That is a good pitch for him. I'm surprised that it's his 4th pitch on this game. So yeah, that's how they determine, in my knowledge, to my knowledge, that's how they determine ooh, as it gets a nice swing and a miss there on Salvi, and that'll end the 4th inning. As we were almost halfway through this game. I had it backwards, the innings. Had him flipped. As Asa Lacey will come on to relieve Michael King, and his day is done. Only went 4 innings, did get 7 or 8 strikeouts, as Lacey recreates what he was doing and strikes out his first batter in Danny Jansen. Yeah, we've got to put the bat on the ball. I'm tired. I don't even care if we fly out. That good timing anyways. I don't care if we fly out and stuff or ground out. I just need us to put the bat on the freaking ball, man. I'm tired of striking out. As our man with the only hit today comes back up to the plate. Oh, and we swing at a fastball up in the zone. Not good. Woo. Lacey has a demon of a curveball. That was dipping and diving. And that circle change is going to get us, man. I got to, like, that specific type of pitch, the one that drops before it gets to the zone. It's the camera view for sure. as Pasquantino gets a good rip, but that'll be a fly out to Fletcher. It's a camera view. It just looks like it's going to be on the bottom of the zone and then drop 6 inches below. And the barrel head's never going to get there. Well, not never, but rarely ever going to get there. Especially playing on legendary. It's just like it's not going to give you any benefit of the doubt. As Montgomery's able to knock it down, he's going to pick it up, but Prado will make it there. With only 42 speed, I was kind of hoping we were able to get up and get it over there. But we weren't. And that is the issue with having a shortstop that it doesn't have that great of fielding play third base. But we had to make some decisions. There wasn't really any good third baseman to sign this offseason. So instead of signing a third baseman, we signed Bo Bichette, a shortstop. I wish he was able to play third base, but he's not. Looking back now, I probably should have traded for Rafael Devers. I didn't feel like it was realistic, but then, I mean, this not to say the game itself is realistic, but then, the Red Sox traded for, as we get a nice little double play ball, but then the Red Sox traded anyways for, some, peanuts. Like nothing, man. So, kind of sucks there. I would have loved to have Rafael Devers. I think he would have made our team even better than probably Bichette would have. But it is what it is. You win some, you lose some. I mean, I think Bo Bichette will still produce for us as long as I'm not swinging the bat for him. Oh, man, another ground out for Colson Montgomery. Good thing it's not a double play this time. But, yeah, I don't know. I hope Bo Bichette will be able to really produce for us. Again, I think he'll be fine as long as I am not the one on the sticks. As Dominic Fletcher has had back-to-back Gold Glove seasons. Oh, as he strikes out yet again. Woo! Let's go. Man, I freaking suck today. Like, I don't know what it is about this. I just can't seem to really time anything up. As Robert gets another ball today. He's seen a lot of balls, been able to lay up a lot. Oh, and that one will be a pop fly or a fly out into the outfield for the third out. And the game is still 0-0 halfway through the 6th here. We just got to keep it that way as Cease is at 74 pitches. He'll probably go this inning, and then we'll assess. He has a decent amount of stamina left, so we'll hold off for now as long as he doesn't get tattooed this inning. So that's a good way to start it with a little fly out to left field. But we'll assess next inning probably and see if he can go 7 or not. Ooh, a little... Man, that ball just that ball just floats in there. It almost looks like a screwball. Ooh, his Waters turns on one, but it won't be deep enough as Fletcher puts it away. And Bobby Witt Jr. will be back on the mound. If we can get through him, third time through, I'll be super, super ecstatic. As 84 pitches through the game, or 83 pitches through the game, he's still able to run it up to 97. As Torres makes a good play on a line drive to second base. And that'll be through the 6th inning, and that'll be a quality start for Cease. His first quality start as a White Sox. Oh, baby. And that's a good swing. Put some good wood on it. Please go out of the ballpark, and that will die short of the track. Oh, 96 mile per hour exit velocity. He turned on it. 36 launch angle. Just wasn't really able to push it out of the ballpark, and that is an unfortunate turn of events for us. Man, I thought he got that one. Good timing on it. It just was way too high for us. Maybe if it was a warmer day and the wind wasn't blowing, in from right field, it would have carried out. If the wind was blowing out from, home plate to outfield, definitely would have been a homer. But sometimes you just don't get the luck of the draw, man. As we are giving the bat boy a lot of work over there. So he's grounded two foul balls for us. Oh my goodness, another strikeout looking. Jeez Louise. Probably would have struck out anyways because I wasn't contact swinging, but damn. I need to swing at those. I mean, they're throwing so many balls. It's just like, Eloy Jimenez with 94 contact on lefties. 0 for 2 for day. Oh, as he gets a nice rip, but that will be another fly out to center field. We're getting good wood on the ball. Just not, the timing's a little slightly off. Not getting us, that perfect. And we're just flying out left and right or striking out. Really, it's fly out or strikeout for us. You know, the two outcomes. Not actually, just for us though. 88 pitches through this game. Oh, Cease gets a strikeout looking on that slider, and that is only his third strikeout of the game. Hopefully throughout the year he can pick it up a little bit, as we have held Devers as well off the board. 0 for 2 today. Hopefully we can continue that trend here. Don't want any of these boys to get hot. It's a big swinging miss early on that knuckle curve. Didn't want to offer up at that one. It looked good, man. You should have swung. Ooh, barely held back there. He definitely wanted that one, but it was a little bit slower than he anticipated. We ran 8 pitches at bat. I don't know how in the world you're supposed to sit back on that circle change. Because change-ups have the same arm motion as a fastball. That's like well, not the same arm motion, but it has a similar arm motion to a fastball. That's why you use it, because it looks kind of similar coming out of the hand. So it confuses their timing a lot. Same thing with the splitter. Similar motion to a fastball. But then your curveball and stuff, you typically come from a little bit of a different angle. So it can kind of lead to tipping your pitch a little bit. But then again, that's why you use, cutter, slider. That's kind of why they kind of have the same arm thing. You kind of twist your hand. So a little bit of baseball in-depth knowledge here on the channel today. Jansen has been able to stay live on some pitches that really went deep into the zone. So he gets good timing on that, but that'll be just another lousy fly out to center. He was able to stay alive in a lot of those pitches that probably should have struck him out. He swung really, really late, able to foul a lot off. But, that's what you got to do when you're kind of behind the 8 ball. Only 1 hit today from us, just not really producing much. We're already through 7 innings, as that'll be a lousy ground out to third base, and Devers will make the easy play to first. Only have 4 outs left unless we go to extras. I need something from the boys. We can't get 1 hit shutout today. Come on. We got to do something. I thought that was going to drop. That was ball 4. What are we doing? All right. The insane swing at that fastball up in the zone did not ruin us. So we are able to get Colson Montgomery up the bat. Oh, as he gets a nice rip into center field. Oh, my goodness, as they make the diving play. Oh, that is sickening. I'm so upset. Drew Waters. Oh, man. Great play. Oh, come on, man. Inches. It's a game of inches for sure. As Cease will come up for his 8th inning of work, I think we're going to get somebody warmed up in the bullpen. Even though the game's 0-0, he's thrown a really good game so far. I think we're going to go with Barlow. I mean, he had our first season, he was really, really good for us. Last year, I didn't really use him much in the gameplay. Ooh! As that slider gets a really bad swing by Pasquantino. But we didn't really use him much last year. Not that I didn't want to, per se, but I just kind of forgot about him. I mean, we signed LeClaire for a closer spot out of the bullpen. So we moved. Ooh, as that is a rip down the first base line, and that should be a double unless Fletcher can get that ball in quick. Nice relay, but it will be a double. And just Fletcher doesn't have a big arm out there for a right fielder you would want. Might need to look into that and see who in our team can fill that with a good arm. Maybe we can switch. Maybe Teoscar has a decent arm in left. We can kind of switch him. But yeah, Barlow kind of got lost in the mix when I relieved and stuff. It kind of sucked. Oh, as the good throw from Robert Jr. will stop the advance to third base. And that is why he is a Gold Glove finalist a few times and a winner a few times, or one time. Yeah, I was kind of sad. Oh, we're at 109 pitches. 19 pitches, sorry. Yeah, we're gonna we're gonna relieve him. Holy crap! We're gonna put Barlow in the game. 119 pitches. Well, good outing by him as Barlow comes on with one pitch and gets a ground out to end the eighth. Yeah, good outing by Cease. I mean, not more than you can ask for. Maybe limit the pitch count a little bit, but I know with quick pitch counts, it's kind of a funky thing for sure. But 119, 120, 119 pitches, 7 2/3, scoreless ball. Would like a little bit more strikeouts for sure, but you know, it is what it is. As Fletcher runs the count to 3-1. We took that one just because they've been not been great with control, but wanted to see if we could get an easy walk to lead off the inning, especially with Robert Jr. coming up to bat. He's been walked twice this game, and we will get that leadoff walk here. Hopefully they don't relieve Lacey. We have 3 righties coming up, 3 big righties too, so hopefully we can produce something here. And that is a perfect swing by Robert, and that'll be his first hit of the season, as Fletcher will go ahead and advance to third base, and he'll be there safely as we get a huge hit early in the season from Robert Jr. 113 off the bat, as he absolutely destroyed this ball through the infield. No time to even react. Pitcher's just lucky to move out of the way. Perfect 113. He has 82 contact on lefties. Only a 5-degree exit velocity, as we are able to check our swing there. Good vision by Torres. He has 84 clutch. We really need to score this run. I don't care if we ground to a double play. We need to score this run. Kind of surprised they kept Lacey in after the walk and then the hit. Oh man, not deep enough to score us, because that would have been an easy double play if we would ran. Luckily we didn't ground out to a double play, as Bo Bichette comes to bat with a big chance here. Oh, and that'll be a freaking double play. Oh my goodness. 98 clutch, just like, oh, come on. That's so frustrating. Hopefully Barlow can keep us even here at 0. We really need him to deliver. He does have the 9, 1, and 2 positions, and then Bobby Witt Jr., obviously the leadoff guy here for the Royals, and that is not what you want to see as they get a leadoff hit. Oh, we do hold him at first with a nice play there by Robert to run it off. But Bobby Witt Jr. at first base, or on deck, or not on deck, at the plate. Jeez Louise. And he gets a hit too. Oh no. Oh no. And there'll be 2 runners on, no outs, as we're going to have to face some of the big boys in the lineup for the Royals. So we get a first pitch strike there, luckily. Or a second, or third pitch. I don't know what you want to call it. All right, cool. Pop out to center field. Robert will be able to make the play. Hold the runners at first and second. But, Devers is up. He's 1 for 3. Please don't. Okay, cool. Strikeout looking. Oh, man. We're going to throw this below the zone. Oh, no way he gets that. No way he hits that. Oh, my goodness. That's actually bullcrap. Ooh, we get a strikeout looking on Devers. And that'll be 2 outs. Oh, as we hopefully are able to turn this inning around. Just 1 more out, and that is a bad pitch. Luckily, it goes above the zone. It isn't a big old meatball. But after 2 hits to lead off the inning, we've come back here and gotten 2 straight outs. We just need 1 out to get out of this. We're going to go to the slider. And we walk him. Not what you want to see, for sure. As the bases go loaded for Pasquantino. This is a little worrisome. We need an out here. We'll love a strikeout. It would be electric. Hopefully get the boys in the oh, okay, that's fine. A fly out to our Gold Glover. And that'll end the inning as we go into extras. As Barlow comes through huge for us. And that will be Eloy Jimenez on deck, our silver slugger from last year. Hopefully he can come through and deliver a big hit. Not that. I don't want that. I want to hit. We got 90 clutch. I need it. I need it. Woo, woo, woo. Okay, that's a little worrisome right there. A little close for comfort. I need a hit. Come on, Eloy. You got this. A walk will be okay too. A walk is fine. Would love a hit, but a walk is fine. Ooh. That will go foul and stay foul. He almost got over there. That was a little worrisome. Oh, as he was able to foul off that ball late. It was deep into the zone there. Almost halfway through the plate before he was able to make contact with it. But luckily he fouls it off. Oh, that was a strikeout looking. It doesn't matter. It was a strike. Oh, it looked like it was going to be a freaking changeup or something. Oh, come on, Jansen. I need you to deliver. And that was it. Oh, that was it. That was it. That was it. The slurve right down the middle. Oh, that is demoralizing beyond disbelief. I should have tried to bunt. I don't even think Eloy Jimenez can bunt. But like, I should have tried. I should have just tried to lay one down and get him over there. Oh, man. Here comes the pitch. Oh, that'll inch right foul. If that was that was down in fair territory. I was a hit. That was scoring one. Oh, man. Jansen did deliver a couple games for us last season late in the year. He had a Oppo home run, and I think he hit a walk-off late in the season last year. As he gets one straight to the shortstop, and Bobby Will Jr. make that play easily. I'm going to get somebody warming up in the bullpen. Oh, man. I need to do a righty. Right? Yeah, probably another righty. Not sure who to go to, though. We'll go with Foley. He's not been great either. Kind of turning into Kopech for us. At least last year we used him a few times. And we were swinging at that. Oh my goodness. We're just butt cheeks today, man. We've kind of got past the strikeout bug. Now we got the ground out and fly out bug. As Bobby Wood Jr. makes another play there at shortstop to end the inning. Oh, man. We're going to leave him in for at least a little bit. As Prado is 2 for 3 today. Oh. As he flies out or pops out to Bo Bichette short. That'll be out number 1. This extra inning runner on second is always super worrisome. We're going to give Foley one. Not Foley. We're going to give Barlow. Oh. No. Make the throw. He's not rounding home. So we're going to bring Foley in because Barlow's getting a little tired. So we'll go ahead and bring Foley in the game. Hopefully he can deliver. He does throw a little bit of heat. He does have a sinker. So hopefully he can get a little double play ground out here if they do have to put one into play. Hopefully it's not a hit. Wish you would have a four seam so we can work the top of the zone. Hopefully work a pop out. But that is a double play ball right there. That's 1. That's 2. And we will sneak out of that inning with 2 runners on as Foley works through the jam. Thank goodness. I know Barlow was really worried about his ERA there, but man, that was a big-time play from Foley. Oh, take that on the elbow. Lean into it, Teoscar. Come on. 3-1 here. I want to give him the green light. He does have one of our 50% of our hits today, but ooh, just a little too early. Even that weak, if it was weak dribbler, if it was right down the line, that was a hit. Oh, a perfect contact swing. Will not be a homer, but it will get the runner to third base, thankfully. Man, 99. If I didn't contact swing that, that's a home run. What'd he get? 99 off the bat, 29 degrees. We've had a lot of perfect hits today. So that, I mean, that's good. We've got the timing down, it seems. But we just need the players to really deliver on where they put the bat, which is the worst thing about timing for sure. You have the least amount of control like that right there. Good timing, just the bat misses the ball. A little close for comfort as Colson stays alive. Count runs full. I don't even know if I want him to get on base. Because if he gets on base, I know we are going to ground out into a double play. It is just set in stone. Whenever I have a chance, if there's a runner on first, ground out. Double play. Every time. He's walked, so we'll see. We'll see if it's written in stone today as they bring in Kenyon Middleton out of the bullpen. They're running through their bullpen today in the first game of the season. Oh. All right, I don't want to strike out either. Put the ball into play somewhere in the outfield. So get it deep enough to score this run, and let's go home happy, all right? Oh, and he does it. As Fletcher will be able to drive in this run, and that is a huge hit from him today. That'll be our first and only RBI of the game. That's the first and only RBI of the game for either team as Robert comes up, and we will get our closer, Leclerc, up to warm up here. If Robert can drive in something crazy like a 2-run home run, that would be even more electric for us. He does get a good timing swing there, but it won't be deep enough to do anything as it's a simple fly out. But we did get one back here as we will be bringing in Jose Leclerc. Whew. Oh, man. He had 42 saves last year and 46 opportunities. I mean, that is an insane clip. Super efficient there. And I'm super glad we signed him. For sure. There's that two-seam. I hate throwing two-seams. I don't know why I did, but it does get a fly out, so that's good. And we are 33% of the way there to getting this save. In one of the worst games I've played to date. So many strikeouts, not very many hits. As Robert Jr. is able to run all the way in from deep center to make that play. Thankfully, he had enough speed. That'll be 2 outs. So they are swinging free. Oh, and that is a strikeout in the game, and we get an opening day victory. I don't know if it's a victory, you know. A win's a win, I guess. As we sneak one by the in-division rivals in the Kansas City Royals. Whew. As Leclerc is the player of the game, Foley gets the win with only 2/3 of an inning's worth. Stratton is the loss. Oh, man. Robert Jr. with 2 walks, 1 for 3. Teoscar Hernandez with a walk and 1 for 3 as well. We had a lot of walks today. We also had a lot of strikeouts. Not how you want to start the the season off, but honestly, with a road victory over the Royals in a miserable fashion. We had 2 hits. And we still somehow pulled off the win. Honestly, if you win the games in front of you, that's all that matters. We're going to go ahead and simulate through the end of the month just to get through the month. So we're going to auto-fix that. Oh, my goodness. Jacob Gonzalez goes down with a broken hand in, like, the first game of the season. And he'll be out for 2 months. Oh. As in the second game of the year, we are up by 1 with Andrew Schaffen on the mound. 1 out, 2 runners on. As we are needing to get this 2 outs here to move us on to the 9th inning to get our second straight win. Ooh, as Massey is swinging away at almost anything, it looks like. Again, almost anything. Hopefully he was missed those, but he somehow gets the bat. Oh, what are we doing? What are we doing? Oh, come on, Blue. Oh, as we get a bounce back there. Not distracted as he gets a strikeout. Interesting, Bobby Witt's not leading off today for the Royals. We get a first pitch strike against Margot. Oh, and we get a fly out. If that ball, that was a strike, or that strike that was called a ball, would have turned into like a run or something. Oh, man, I would have been pissed off. But luckily it wasn't. As we come back in the ninth inning against Bobby Witt Jr., still only up 1 run with 1 on, but we do have 1 out to start it off. We get back-to-back strikes looking. Let's go to the circle change here, down the zone to the right. Oof. That is impressive to lay off that, and that is why he is an all-star. But he doesn't. He takes 4 straight pitches as the Cats get food. I don't know if you heard that, but he takes 4 straight pitches as he strikes out looking. Didn't get his bat off the shoulder. It must have been too heavy for him. Oh, my goodness. This umpire hates us. As that ball fully in the zone. There's a gap, and that ball is in the zone, too. What are we doing, Blue? He's got me shaken up as we get a swinging strike 1. Oh my goodness. That should be strike 3. Oh, checks his swing, but no he doesn't. As he broke the plane there. Oh, that's just strike 4. Strike 5. Like, geez Louise, man. What are we doing? If they turn this into a freaking RBI because he missed those 2 calls, I'm going to be so incredibly pissed off. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Deep breaths. We don't get nervous. We get strikeouts. As Harrison Bader is having a good game. Ooh, and we get a strikeout looking as Leclerc gets his 2nd save of the season. In the 2nd game of the season, he is going, I mean, if you put it out to the full year, he has 162 saves. I mean, I don't make the rules. That's just math, right? Oh, man. Heck yeah. As Cole Reagans gets the loss, Garrett Crochet gets the win. 6 innings, 6 hits, 4 strikeouts, 3 walks, 2 earned. But it doesn't matter. Again, a win is a win as we get another 1-run win against the Royals. As the Royals are kicking and screaming, but we do lose our 3rd game as Drew Thorpe comes in relief, pitches 2 innings, allows 1 run, I think. I'm not sure on the math on that, but Asa Lacey, who just pitched like 4 innings in relief in the first game, throws 7 in game 3 with only 2 days of rest. So they're using the heck out of their bullpen, man. As we are up 1 run in Atlanta, as Leclerc has another opportunity for a save with 1 out in the bottom of the 10th with Kalinick on base on first. And if he can get his 3rd save of the season early on, man, he will be locked in for a good year. We get a swing or a looking strike 2. And a looking strike 3 as Acuna Jr. will go back to the dugout disappointed as that was a good ball to swing at and he just doesn't get his bat off the shoulder. And that is a swinging, missing strike 1 for Matt Olson. So he fouls off the 2nd. We're going to give this circle change down and away. And that'll be a put-out pitch way too early. The timing confused him as Leclerc does get his 3rd save. 3 for 3 so far as the boys huddle up. And we are 3-1 to start the season. And we get a big win against the Braves, one of the best teams in the league for the last few years. I'm super stoked to start off the season hot. As Fletcher has 2 home runs today. As we are up 7-2 on the Braves in Atlanta. As we are trying to make it 3 homers for Fletcher. Not sure if we'll make it happen. But we are going to do our best to get him another home run. Should I power swing? I probably should power swing, shouldn't I? I don't want to power swing. I don't think power swings actually do anything. You have to have such good timing, I feel like. Oh, he does get a good rip. That'll be a line drive fly out to Acuna Jr. But we get one and then give two back, but we win 8-4. As the boys are 4 for 5, 4 of 5 to start the season, man. And it is electric so far. Woo! We're gonna go ahead and simulate this game too. Oh, as we lose. So we've won 2 series in a row, lost the last game, as Dylan Cease takes his first loss of the season. What is the scorecard for this game? Look at the box score. What did he pitch? How many innings did he pitch? Pitched 5 innings as Divya Garcia comes on in relief. So he only gave up 2 earned runs. Not terrible. Oh wait, no, sorry, he gave up 4. Jeez, gave up 4 earned runs, and then Garcia gave up 1. Not the worst case, but he did have a shutout performance against the Royals, so ZRA is not too terrible. But with that, that'll do it for us in this video, guys. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Again, I want to ask you all to go ahead and drop a like and hit that subscription button. I know it's annoying me asking, but it really helps the channel, especially with how new it is. And I just would really appreciate if you all could do that for me. So that'll wrap us up today, and I appreciate y'all tuning in, and I will see you all in the next one.